I made this earlier this week. This is a flower pillow, and I have the kits already cut out for this. I've just had them sitting there since spring. Many of you know things are a little off track, but I do have these cut out. So if you know of anybody who is wanting to do any sewing classes or anything like that, let me know and send you a bulk of them, of the kits, depending on what you need, anywhere between $5 to $8 per kit. Again, depends on what you need. This pillow here took about a half a bag of 12 ounces of fill. So one bag will get you 2 to 3 of the 12 ounce, just depending on how fluffy you make it. So yeah, isn't that cute? So that's cute. I made that. Luna was just playing with it and just trying to get the little frilly things off. I am making a modified dreamer pack today. So I am literally winding my body because this is like completely last minute that I decided to go ahead and do it. Just because I don't have time to do it Friday, Saturday, or Sunday for the live this week because my son has a swim meet this weekend and we'll be in Cary, North Carolina on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay. So there is that. I'm probably going to bob and dump over this black at first. Maybe some of the brown, just depending. And I have also taken out my needles so that I can put in a large, because I am using vinyls today with waterproof canvas, my waterproof canvas. So I don't want it having any issues with it being dull. So just trying to get the right size here. 20 would be great. Okay. Size 20. Ow. Yeah, don't push on the sharp. Doesn't make any sense to do that. So I did some lasering. Been playing with her a little bit more just to kind of get more acclimated with it. I think I've gotten a really good handle on the lasering. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. I think I've gotten pretty good handle on it now. I know how to do my cross marks. I know how to do the settings now. I did like a little test strip on my stuff, and it was really cool because the test strip worked very well to just kind of like identify where the power and speed needed to be and like what the difference was between all of it, just so that I can get a better idea, you know, just kind of getting a better handle on it. I do that with my sewing machines too. When I get a new sewing machine or overcast machine, like a serger or a cover stitch machine, I like to do samples of it in different settings and have like a little sample book. Oh, hello. The bottom's not in. So that I can kind of get an idea of like how that particular machine likes to have certain settings for different types of fabrics, and a 3-thread versus a 4-thread, all jazzy stuff. So let me see if you guys can see me, because my tablet was not charging earlier. On charge all day, and then I realized it was dead. I'm like, really? I've had it charging all day just for this, but ugh, my nails are breaking. Okay, so with the laser, I did this really cute embellishments for Quidditch, and then I put Quidditch team, and then in the front of the pack, I just did Hogwarts. So I wanted to like try to start like selling more of these pre-cut pattern pieces for so Georgia told me I could do it with hers. Reach out to a couple other ones that do like smaller type of bags, so that way I can put like engraving things with the faux leatherette. So it's faux leather, so it looks like leather, it feels like leather, but it's faux, but it also does the thing. Is that Daddy? Daddy's home. So that's what I'm doing. Going to use the waterproof canvas that I have for the lining, and then I'm going to bind it so I don't have to worry about turning it or anything like that. I'm making it into a like a backpack sling instead of, yes, I'm on a live, a sling instead of having it be a backpack. I was supposed to do that back like in like January because I'd asked George if I could do it, and she said absolutely. I said okay, awesome. It all worked out very well that I was going to send her all of the modifications that I did in case she wants to add a modification pack to the pattern. And I really think that this was like this actually. Let me double check. It's the same. Okay. Okay. I can't see myself yet. I'm trying to get logged in now. I'm going to close the door. It has been raining here like crazy. Like crazy. So I'm super excited. Last week we got like 6 new subscribers on my YouTube channel, and I was so excited. I was like, oh, that's awesome. Just from that one live, subscribers, which is awesome. So if you're new, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're returning, thank you. Appreciate it. I didn't have time to pre-cut this just because I was working on other things. I was doing a lot of data entry today and stuff like that. No, go back. Right. If you've said hi and I've missed it, I'm so sorry. Hello. I'm waiting for my thing to pop up so that I could see. Oh my goodness, you guys are seeing like the floor. I thought you guys were seeing better, but I guess not. Oh, it went down. Down. There you go. How's that? Thank goodness, you guys are seeing the floor. Okay. There you go. That's much better. So hello. Hey, Grandma. Hi, Muriel. Hi, Barb. Hello, hello. I hope you guys are having an amazing Wednesday. So now that I can see what you guys are seeing, it's much better because like I can see you guys now. Okay, those pieces. Okay. So I'm cutting out all my pieces right now, but you'll see that when I do my different pieces, you'll see how I do it a little bit different. I'm super excited that I'm getting to finally do this bag. So Shirley is Grandma, and Grandma is the beautiful young lady, well, young woman, that I made the 75th birthday for a couple weeks ago. That's Grandma. Every time I say, hey Grandma, it's usually Shirley is on. That's my mother-in-law. She's, we call her Grandma because the kids call her Grandma. Grandma, so we just call her Grandma. That's her new name. Actually, let me do it, I guess. Okay, got all my pieces. I do have the Dreamer pack as a CVG cut file, but with the modifications, I didn't know quite how to do it on the cut file, and this is just regular PVC leather, so that means it's got the toxic stuff in it, so you don't want to use a laser. You can use it with a rotary cutter on the Cricut or whatever. I just don't want to have to change my machine out, but by hand. So you guys can see like literally the entire process. Still loving your beautiful bag, yes. It came out so nice. The quilting on it turned out really nice. I went out to do some diamond quilting the other day on a demo bag that I was working on for the class I'm going to do, the workshop I'm going to do for Bernina World. It's the Bow Tuck by Quilted Illustrated Quilts or something like that, or Quilt Illustrated Designs. I'm not sure. Anyway, I bought the pattern. I made the demo. It's now showing on the floor at the store here in Wilmington as a demo, so people can see if they want to come make it. Okay, so this is the back. This is that. This is going to be like the thing for the... Yep, side panels. Okay, front, pocket and overlay, and then started. And the modification that I did is I made it a little wider and a little taller so it could fit an iPad. The Dreamer pack that is designed to be a lot like a what's it called? That Disney Loungefly. It's supposed to be kind of like the Loungefly type of size, like the original Loungefly. It's a little on the smaller side, which is fine. But I find that more people who order stuff from me are actually liking for something a little bit bigger to actually be able to put like a kid's tablet in it or something, at least while they're around kids and stuff, and then maybe have a smaller wallet on the inside that they could just kind of take out with them and leave the bag in the car kind of situation. You got your package? Oh yay, Melissa! Hopefully nothing was missing. I can't like say for sure. It's been crazy. I still haven't sent out Deanne's. Deanne's is still here waiting to be invoiced, but I'm going down there this weekend, so I'm seeing her, so I'll be invoicing hers. So yes. The buzzer's down here, but it's not on fence.
Is she allowed to go outside?
She is, but you gotta keep an eye on her.
Uh-huh.
We went out there with a stick and everything, and we didn't see anything, but she's still like very interested in that little area over there.
Where's my pot? Come.
Did she just finish eating?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so like this is gonna be the size of the bag. Handmade bags last much longer than the other ones sold at the store. Bag carried around for years until my cat found it to be tasty and shut it at and send it to make myself a new one. There you go. The Lauren bag is awesome. I like the Emily as well. I think the Emily tote makes a great laptop bag. Just put some foam in it.
You'll come inside, come on inside.
And there you go. Put some foam in it and there you go.
Busted for no reason.
It did? That far?
She was right there at the edge of the deck.
Well, it's on like 5 or
It
something.
was on 6.
It is? Huh. Love you. Okay, almost there. And we can start doing some assembly. No, you stay on. I'm telling my heat press to stay on. Yes, incentive to make a new one. Okay, so it's not quite all the way straight, so I am going to take it and get my... Okay, so I've got that. So this is going to be like a Quidditch themed bag, and it's black and with this like saddle wood type of color. So I love that. This is our back. These are our sides that are going to go with this. Okay. That's up, perfect. Okay, so let's start putting some of this together. What do you guys think? Yeah? Okay, so those are going together. Okay. We'll start assembling our back pieces. So the overlay piece is going to go on the inside for a zipper pocket. Okay, so I could do that, Okay, the zipper overlays can be in just a minute. And the back piece. Okay. So this one here, I need tape. And I have no camera dip down again. Ugh! Every time anything comes down, everybody comes down, it kind of tips down. Hold on, let me see what I can do. Hold on, guys. Thank you for letting me know. So you guys can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so hopefully that's better. Better? You know what I'm also finding? That I think this is a little... There. Is that better? Okay, it looks better on my side. Okay, good. Yeah, that's much better. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Grandma. Appreciate y'all looking out for me. Okay, much better. So I've got everything I need over here to make glue, my heating else. I have 2 more bags for the market tote bags that I sold to my cousin Panza for Nurses Week. She's like, uh-oh, I miscounted. I need 2 more. I'm like, ugh. I'll see if I can get to that this week. Let's see if I can get to it. Okay, so in here, I do webbing. I'm trying to decide, like, I'm gonna do the 1.5 inch black cotton webbing. Look at that. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna get the 1.5 inch. Gold and antique wrap together really well. So I think I'm just going to use that. Because you had a bad day. Use that one. Where my swivel hook. Yeah. Stitch is every so is cartoon character. I know, right, Muriel? I love Stitch. Stitch is my favorite. Stitch has been my favorite for years. I mean, years and years and years. Stitch has been my favorite. For sure. Where is the 1.5 inch hardware? I know I have it. It's around here somewhere. I know I have them somewhere. Alright, fancy D-rings as my little clips. But I need to get a 1.5 inch slider. Decorator. My pieces are falling. Sometimes I have extra hardware over here. Put that one there. I have so much hardware everywhere. If you guys want to see how to do the engraving, let me know. And some D-rings. Oh, these are even better. Okay. I like these better because they're lower profile for the back. So I'm going to do that one instead. I'm going to do those two instead of this. This is kind of a little bit too much. Okay. And I just had it. What did I do with it? I just had the 1.5 inch slider. So what did I do with it? Okay. So the 1.5 inch slider, I have this and I have this. So before I put it on to the actual bag portion of it, I do need to sew it on. Okay. I personally like to do the slider first. My slider part first. Just like that. Stitch. I'm going to stitch that on. But because this is a cotton, I really like to finish off this little piece here. So let me see what I can grab out of my scrap bin. I thought I had a piece that was just about that size left over from the laserette. Aha. I knew I had it. This is a piece that I had cut a little bit. So when I did my lasering, I did Hogwarts too big there, and then here, it's mirrored. So, like I said, I'm still getting used to it. But I think I finally got it down to the point where I can actually, like, have some type of education on it. Again! Y'all, this camera's gonna be the death of me. And I keep like tightening it and it keeps... Okay. Stay. Do you think it's gonna listen this time? Probably not. Okay. Grandma, you're gonna have to come down and be like my camera person one day. I tried having Sierra do it one time. That didn't turn out so well. Ooh, I like some pretty stitching. I have a fan right in front of me. So, yeah. Okay, so let me put that the other direction since... I mean, Grandma, really? Really, Grandma? Why not? I think Grandma underestimated. What do y'all think? Yeah, this thread is a little too thick. Where's the other gold thread? I may have to do my black thread. I think I'm gonna have to do my black thread. As much as I love that thread, it's not quite. Oh, okay, here it is. This one's a little thinner. This one's like top stitching like on denim with like the cylinder arm machine. So, yeah. Did it dip again? No? Okay, good. It's like, I swear, every time I get up, it dips. So I was hoping it didn't dip again. Okay. I think stitch is my spirit animal. I'm just saying. Yeah, I have loved Stitch ever since it came out, like a long, long, long time. If I'm not mistaken, I saw Stitch when it came out in the movie theaters. But I'm a huge movie person. I love movies. I watch movies than TV shows. The only TV show I was watching was, okay, that's fine. Turn off. I don't care. It's gonna be less hot anyway. Singer, but that's off already. That's off now. Don't get Grandma started on Masked Singer. I finished my design wall on my days off. The 100 inch by 120 inch mounted wall. Oh, that's great. Yeah, so the cat will get on it. Exactly. We love our critters, but sometimes they be like getting in stuff. Okay, so that's there. Alright, so now that's faced up. This is going to go here. This is going to go up and over. And so that is nice and done. And then now I can put that in here. And I like to stick it out just a tiny, like about an inch or so up past. Like that, center it in an inch up. So when I do my top stitching, it also catches that, as well as it's a really a bigger pin. Okay. Get all these things out of the way. Okay. All right. Shorten that stitch length. I'm sure Grandma is happy that she's being able to watch now, because before, I was like, I don't know if I'm making your gift yet, so I don't know. You may not want to come on in case you don't. So now she already has it, so she can come on when she wants to. Ooh. Bobbin is out. That worked out really well, because I actually have some of it this color already wound up. Not a lot, but enough for sure. Yeah, I love design walls because they really can like see the finished product when you don't have a lot of floor space and or tabletop space more than anything else, because tabletop space is what's like coveted. Like right now I don't have tabletop space, so a bit of a challenge sometimes. Like luckily the t-shirt quilt I'm working on right now isn't so big. Most of the time they end up being like queen size. This one's more like between a twin and a full. So it's not so bad. It's like an oversized throw. But yeah. Okay. And then to reduce some of the bulk here, you can pull this back. Don't cut that. We're just pulling back right there. And that'll help reduce some of that bulk right there. But you're not cutting away the webbing, because the webbing is important to stay long, to be in there. And you could rivet through it, and you can stitch over it. So either way you want to. And if it doesn't hold up to you pulling it through, there's something wrong. Just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, let me turn this way. What's I love about these, I can also turn it right side out and push all that out without having to bump anything or break anything. I talked to Tori the other day before she did her transponder video. I was on with her while she was cutting. She was waiting for her son to be ready to get ready to go to school. And her husband was taking Jessie to school that day. So she's like, I just wanted to talk. I was like, okay. Okay. Oh, that is so awesome. Look at that. Yes. Okay, now top stitch. Now my top stitching, 5 for top stitching length. I don't have to top stitch it closed. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. So I'm just going to close it up just so that it's all one piece. Okay. So it'll be in the back of the bag. Just like that. Oh, that's so pretty. That turned out so pretty. Is that so pretty? Okay, so now that's done. Put that to the side. That's done. Okay, let me. Sorry guys, my sister was calling me. Let me call her right back on my other phone. 'Cause you haven't got the okay. Hi. I know. At least it is the same day. I'm on my live now. Oh, you're fine. I just wanted to let you know that you have an audience. Not that I have you on speakerphone, but I'm on my live. I go live on Wednesdays. Sure. You did. That it matters a lot. Okay. Yep. Alright, love you. Okay, bye. I called her this morning. Oh, hi, Patty. I'm doing okay. I can't complain, you know? Okay, so let me stitch. Can't complain. I still have jaw problems for sure. Don't know what's going on. But I've got an appointment with an ENT on June 4th. Yeah. I'm seeing an ENT on June 4th. So hopefully we can get to the bottom of it. Because my right side of my face is kind of still swelling up and hurting, so hopefully we get to the bottom of this. Okay, so I'm going to stitch in here, put my rings in, and then stitch on the other sides. And I'm going to have to move you guys. been kind of tired and sleepy too lately. Okay, then my 2 D-rings. One is here. And where did it go? Do y'all see where the other one went? Oh, here it is. I want it to be able to lie down. Ray Ray wants to see Didi. Oh, that's so nice. Who does she want to see? Oh, she wants to see my face. Okay, hold on. Okay, Ray Ray, hold on. Can you see me now, Ray Ray? Hi, baby. Ray Ray's my niece. Hi, Ray Ray. She's so sweet. Hey, baby girl. You doing good? Don't judge my hair. It's a mess. My see-through top. It's one of those like summer ones that it's meant to have like a crop top underneath it or whatever. I'm wearing a sports bra. Yes, she sees you, wants to know what you're making. So I am making a modified Dreamer pack. So the Dreamer pack is a pattern that my friend made. So it's a lot like, you know, I made you both backpacks. Those backpacks that I made you, I'm making another one. It's just modified to, it's modified in that it's going to be a sling rather than a backpack. Because slings are very in right now. So I'm making it into a sling backpack. So Wanda is my sister. She was the one I was just on the phone with. My sister. I'm trying to decide whether I want to put rivets in there or not. Maybe, like, I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, so I need to turn it this way, because this is the right side. Measure out my center. Center, right there, and clip that in place. And then my back part of the pattern piece is done. You could do all kinds of fancy things, like putting a zipper pocket in the back and all that kind of stuff. I didn't really feel like doing that today. I'm gonna have a zipper pocket on the inside. There we go. Boom. That looks nice, doesn't it? Ooh, pretty. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so then that, and then this can go on either side. So whether they're a righty or a lefty, it can snap on either side. So right now, I'm just going to clip all of this together so it stays together and it stays out of my way, just like that. Oh. Back piece is done. back piece done. Just put that there. Back piece. All right, so now I need to do my side pieces, and then I could do the front. Okay. All right, so I want that one there, and that one there. Isn't that kind of cool? Like, I'm making it so it almost looks like it has a racing stripe. Just stuff. Just almost like quilting. Just piece a bunch of stuff together. There you go. I'm going to open. I'm going to open it. I'm going to butterfly it and stitch down each side. Like that. And that kind of gives it just a little bit more detailing and accenting. Kind of like when you have a sports car and the leather seats has like the contrast stitching on it. It's so nice and rich. Kind of like that. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. Isn't that pretty? Yes. Okay. All right. Let's do that again. Voila. Okay, so those two pieces are done. Now I need to sew these together. So this and this come together. I'm going to trim off just a little bit on them because it's kind of over a little bit there and it's a little bit over here. Just a little bit. Okay. Put both of these pieces together. I am going to clip right here to really make sure that that doesn't shift, so that when I'm putting everything together, it's not different. Okay. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is gorgeous. I'm sorry. I'm going to toot my own horn on that one. Toot toot. Apparently I do that a lot. Toot my own horn there. Because I'm good. Oh, I've run out of bobbin. Stinkers. At least it was right there and it wasn't the other seam, because I can go over those holes again. So I am going to have to wind a bobbin. Because the other one was the really thick one. And I was in such a rush to try to just get things going that I forgot. I couldn't use that one on this machine. It does have its limits. You cannot use the really thick 130, 145 text thread on this machine. Bobbin will not work with it. So But my leather walking foot machine that I have over here on the, that's a lot like the Sailrite. It does take the 130, 145 thread. I'll have to bring that out one day and have you guys watch me play with that one. That one's like an old-fashioned one where you really have to make sure you oil it and make sure you do a lot of like tweaking to it before you could just start sewing with it. You mean, especially because it's been sitting around for a little while. This thread I bought from Waywack a long time ago because they have like the perfect copper color for top stitching jeans, and I used to do a lot of jean alterations. So this color matched perfectly. So I'll have to see, they still have it. But yeah. Okay, that's good. Hold that. Okay. As long as I start in the same hole, it always goes back to the same hole, so I have to worry about it. Okay, so look at that. Oh, it's not separate. So this is going to be the side of the bag. So the little Quidditch things are going to be on the side of the bag. So this is this is the side. So I just like took the piece and just cut it to make it have like that. Like if I would have thought about it and done this side also, ooh, that'd have been nice. But next one. Okay, so I've done that. Okay, so this is the front zipper piece, and then this is the back zipper piece. So I need to, it's like this. Yeah, like that. But I need to cut the lining out of this. So let me do that. So let me come back to that piece. Let me do the front and backs and all that stuff first. Okay, so there's the back piece. I'm just gonna rough trace it. You'll see why here in a second. Okay. This is where I'm going to do the pocket piece. Right there. So I'm just going to like fussy cut, not even fussy cut this, just kind of like rough cut this out. Like overcut it, so then that way when I go to put everything together I can trim it down. Because it's going to use up a little bit more when I put the batting in. You'll see what I mean. Just for the back piece right now. Method to my madness. Okay. And then I'm going to go over here and do my root cutting really fast. I used to have a mat like right, but I took the mat and I put it so because I used to end up cutting things sewing down my mat. All right. Anybody making anything really cool? I know Muriel said she has finished her design wall, which is kind of cool. I know Patty was working on something for her niece, I think. Anybody else working on anything kind of cool? Alright. Working on anything kind of cool? I just find the rotary cutter does a better job sometimes with the really fine lines. Fine line and wrinkles. Okay. Isn't that kind of cool? It's a Quidditch. Okay. So I actually found out a really cool trick. So right here where I did that line, I can create a box around that. Cut it out. And cut it out, if that makes sense. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay, and so now I can put tape on here and tape on here, and that way I'm going to like just gnaw at it and just keep trying to peek through to see if it's come through or not. And obviously this works better with the waterproof or water resistant canvas than it does with Ottertex. Ottertex is a little stiffer and likes to like resist. So just put a little bit of tape on either one of those sides. And you don't want it resisting right here. I'm making myself a sunbonnet suit applique quilt. Oh, that sounds cool. I'll have to look that up. Now that I'm like kind of working with Bernina World here in Wilmington, I'm probably going to end up doing a lot more quilting. I just enjoy bag making because I get to feel something faster, but that doesn't mean that I don't enjoy quilting, because I do. I have members that have received quilts from me. Especially like themed quilts. Like themed quilts are a whole nother thing. So you see that? And now there's no guesswork as to what's peeking through or anything. It's perfect. Absolutely. Love it. Learning new things and sharing them. Love learning new things. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Most of the time, if I don't put something back where it's supposed to be, I lose it. Like, fast. Fast, fast, fast. Okay. Tie these off. And then I can prepare a quilt for a former HR manager's grandma's quilt. I decided I want it. Oh, okay. Yeah. I have also fixed many hand-me-down quilts that have been worn and tabbed. Backing is just like in shredded pieces. I've done that too. Okay. So I'm going to use some Luxe Poly for the pocket piece. And since this is going to be a bound bag, I don't have to worry about it being a pull-through pocket. Okay, so let me even that out a little bit and then cut it in half. No, I don't need. Do I need to get? I know cut it in half because I don't know how to do it the other way. Tori has tried teaching me, and I'm like, okay, so that's there. That's there. You don't have measurements; you just kind of wing it. Just go for it. I don't want like an enormously deep pocket, like endless pocket. So don't throw those up. I can use those for something. A bunch of something Patrick fabric. I'm going to make a quilt for my deck. That's fun. Yeah, because you have in Kentucky, up where you are, you get kind of like chilly springs and fall and stuff like that. So one that you use on the outside would be great too. Alright, so fold this up. Put this up there right now. Grab my zipper tape because I know I have it here somewhere. Aha, zipper tape. This is the dragon one design that I had made for my daughter for her, so I have another one out because I'm trying to decide what I want to make with that. I want to make something. Just don't know what yet. Yep, plenty of zipper tape for the exterior. This right there for right now. Getting stuff out of my way because I'm literally wrestling with the different stuff. Okay. Did that. Ooh, I just named my third Juki Squeakers. Always adjust attention. Oh, Squeakers. Really? I love it. Squeakers, Squeakers. What was I using the other day that I needed to oil? And I was like, son was like, ooh, that sounds bad. And what was I using? And I oiled it, and then it sounded just fine. Oh, my overlock, my serger. That's what it was. It's like I knew thing. Yeah, I was using my overlock, and it was like. And he's like, "Is it dying?" I'm like, "No, it's not dying. It just needs to be oiled." I love the name Squeakers. Squeakers is fun. Zipper pulls, zipper pulls. And I don't have any Harry Potter Quidditch zipper pulls. So I'm just using their zipper pulls. Just, you don't always have to completely themed out if you're doing other special things. Like the laser engraving was pretty cool. Would I like themed zipper pulls? Yes. But the minimum order is like 100 pieces. The whatchamacallit isn't so bad now. The tarot. But at the same time, you just never know when it's just gonna be like, okay, put them up again. So I've reached out to the company that I used to do the grandbabies. Oh, give him some good old kisses for me. Grandbabies. My niece was on earlier. I don't know if she's still on with my sister or not. But yes, spoil those babies. He has a sewing machine business that is Miami called Juki Junkies. Yes, Juki Junkies goes to a few different places. Like I know that they were in Orlando, Sewcation with Sew Bestie, with Amanda with Sew Bestie. They were out that way. Really fun group, really nice to talk to, very knowledgeable. Very, very knowledgeable. I really enjoyed them. Been there. Oh no. No, 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 no. I'm sorry. I cannot. I don't know what happened there, but I cannot leave that there. That is a hot mess. I can't. There's some things that I can be like, okay, I can like, you know, not unpick that. But there's just no way on that one. It went like, no. Like, I don't know what happened that it caused it to like stick there or whatever, but no. Yeah, there's. All right, let's try that again. I'm gonna go back in a couple stitches from where I had left, like 2 stitches before it started doing all that stuff. And then if you need to, hand crank. Just to really make sure that it's going where it needs to go. Because it was just like doing something weird. Okay, that's much better. Okay. Oh, that's so much better. It still has a little bit of a dip, but it's not nearly as noticeable. And that's what I was saying. There's some things that I can get behind, and then there's some things that I'm like, nope. Okay. Pull that one through. And then just nick that one and pull that through. There we go. All right. Cut and burn these off. In business. So I didn't back stitch, but I stitched over by a couple stitches, so it almost acts like a back stitch. But then when you burn the threads too, it also kind of like seals it. Okay, that's better. There's that one. I'm gonna loop-de-loop that one. I made an extra stitch there, so I'm like, I back stitched and then took it out. There we go. Okay. Bam, bam. Now that's bam, bam, grain, bam, thank you, bam. Okay. at that. Okay, so that looks really good. Right? Okay, so I also want to do like a hat down here. And that pattern piece is around here somewhere. Okay. Make it into a cargo bucket. I'm gonna put a little piece of strip there. I just had it. What did I do with it? This one. No. I was gonna put a little piece of vinyl. I was like, no, I'll just stitch it down. Extra little pocket online is so much better for you. Why is that, Muriel? Is it just because it's more convenient because you have so many things you have to do most of the time? I know you say you stay pretty busy. I know Lauren has some really nice stuff coming out on the 15th, which is, is that today? I don't know anymore. I think I'm gonna be going to the I think I'm going to the what you call it with the swim moms. But it's not till next month. Like, we have to plan things out like at least a month in advance. If we don't, we don't. And the likabilities of us being able to actually do something is kind of crazy between all of our. We each have 2 children. Junior is my youngest, but their youngest are both like 6 and 4, going to be 7 and 5 if I'm not mistaken. So definitely, you know, got slots going on. Mama's got slots on. Okay, got that together. And this time, you gotta flip this pocket piece up so I don't catch it. And this is just temporary because it's gonna actually go into the seam, so. Drag it down just a little bit more. Probably driving a lot of you guys crazy, and I'm so sorry. Because you're like, it doesn't even look like pattern piece. I know it doesn't, but it will in a minute. I promise. There is a method to my madness. I promise. Okay. So, okay, cut out just the top of this so that you guys can see what I'm talking about, like how this is all gonna come together. Okay. Fold this in half. Find the center. Okay. Okay, so that's my center, and it goes centered through here. So I did, everything is centered to it. But now what I'm going to do is turn on my heat press, take all of my pieces off my heat press because I don't want to mistakenly like squish it all together. This acts like an eggshell for me. Grab a piece of batting. So I'm going to fold this in half so I get double layer because I really do like the back to have some squishiness to it, because what ends up happening is if you get this thing weighted down, even these little backpacks can get weighted down, it just takes so much more. Okay. It helps a lot. I'm going to go ahead and trace around here. Just fussy tracing, not even all that. Because this is going to be cut out of seam allowance. I'm going to show you what I do. Okay, so not only did I make it into one piece now, but I've also can go and cut around that and it's out of the seam allowance. This is a fusible batting, so that's why I'm using a heat press with it. And I'm going to be sandwiching everything and squishing it together with the heat press. It's going to go squish, squish. If you wanted to quilt some of it, you could. Screen my eyes. Eventually I have to check out before I dry my eyes. Okay. All right, Muriel. I appreciate you hanging out. It was fun. Okay, so I'm gonna take this off for just a second. Okay, just like that. Okay. And use just a little bit of tape just to kind of hold everything down where it needs to stay. not too much, a little bit. I'm going to put it on both sides. Or you could use basting spray or basting glue. Goodness, it's almost been 3 hours. Oh, what's the question? Oh, you're answering my question. Oh, okay. I thought you were telling me I need to answer your questions. Oh, question. Turn it down, or is it too cold? It's good? Silly child. Okay. So I could starts there, and I'm gonna like literally put this in between, and I'm gonna sandwich it in between. I think I'm just gonna take this off for right now. Note to self: add this part in after, just because it makes it easier to baste everything together. Okay. And, oops. Did I not have camera? I hope not. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to line up the center with the center. Just like that. And then put everything down. Okay? See that? Everything's down. Everything's nice and lined up. Voila. Okay. So, I'm going to press this with this side there, and then I need to get a piece of something to hold that down. I need a piece of... Nope, not that. Where is it? I need to protect my overlay. Okay, so now I'm protecting my overlay. And now all of it needs to go shh. Squishing down. Okay. Oh, shopping online hurts my eyes, and eventually I have to check out to drain my savings. Oh, I get it now. I thought you were saying bye. I was like, okay. All right, so let that kind of cool off for a few seconds, and then we'll do it again. And then that kind of helps to squish everything together. And then we'll do the same thing for the front and the backs and all that other stuff. Maybe just one layer instead of two for the front and the sides. That's going to be a second though, I think. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now I go around and baste this in place. I can put this back in. the 15th. I think today's the 15th. I think today was Lauren's sale. And see, and there you go. Now everything is nice and tight, and now I can trim away. Because sometimes what happens when you're using any type of batting or foam or anything like that, what ends up happening is it uses up more of the space, you know, because it's puffier. So what ends up happening is it doesn't fit if you do it exactly the same size as the pattern piece. So this kind of gives it a little bit extra room for that bulk. And not have to worry about things fitting perfectly. And making sure everything like sizes up the same way. So hot. I told you guys. Today's the 14th. So then that way, so this is the inside and this is the back. Side, back. Look at that. Okay. Oh, this is going to be so cool. I am so awesome. So awesome. Okay, so now that I've done that, now I can do the front panel and the same thing with the front panel. Your payday. So we can go like that. Same situation. But this time I'm not putting any pockets or anything on this one, so I don't have to worry about it as much. But if you were doing any type of pockets, you can go ahead and add that now. But I'm not. Okay, so do that. And then this one, because it's only one layer, I don't have to cut it out of the seam. I could just put it all together because it's pretty thin. Okay, you stay there. You stay up there. I've got like all my tools and everything over here. So I'm gonna take this one, over there. Take this together. I'm going to make a sandwich. Make a Quidditch sandwich. Pew pew. I haven't talked to George in a while. I need to call her. Making her bag makes me think of her. Oh, I miss my friends. Like last year, I think I saw Georgia at least 4 or 5 times last year in person. Talked to her, you know, wear fake with me and stuff, but since moving, I haven't really talked to a lot of my sewing friends. Except for Tori. Okay, so now me undo some of these stitches because it's kind of like puckering a little bit, and I don't want it puckering. So I want to release it there. Yeah, I know. I kind of felt like Tori going, wee, just so like a crazy person. Okay. Go from this side. Sometimes that helps. That's better. I'm not getting that dramatic like wobble in it. So, okay, so now I don't have to worry about using anything protective because I don't have anything on this side. So that, squish it. Squish it, squish it, squish it. Okay. So now I can do the bottom panel piece. I think I'm going to use a small sliver of foam that I had over here. I never get rid of anything. Aha. I think that's going to be perfect. Let's see. Oh, look at that. That is perfect. And one more squish. And this one's also fusible, just side, but it still works. The other one's double-sided fusible, so it sticks to both sides. Okay, so just a little trim here. And a little trim here. I don't want it to be in the seam. So that's why I'm trying to make sure it's good. Okay, awesome. So I think I'm gonna have to do it like that. Okay. So let me get some double-sided tape. Really make sure that it stays where I put it. Come on. That's sticky. Okay. But they go whoopee again, like whoopee. Okay. There we go. And then that's going to go here, just like that. Okay. This time I'm going to before I stitch it so that everything kind of compresses and gets to where it needs to go. It's going to be just because of how long it is, it's going to be a double press. So look at that. Isn't that so cool? Awesome, isn't it? Okay, so let's see what kind of tag that I have, if any. I need to start making my own tags. Because that one does not go with that. A purple one is not good with that. A purple one is not good with that. I don't know if I have any. Let's see there. It's pink and it's purple. I used to have a bunch of brown ones, but I don't think I have them anymore. Oop, oop, oop. Ha. I've got that one, and then I've got the back one to it. Right here. Okay. Because this wonderful thing likes to have a nameplate. So I think I'm going to put it down there. Okay. Get my rope. I used to have like a small boy that I had over here all the time. I know my other ones somewhere. But. Okay. I think I need to come down just a tad. Just a tad. Well, there's the other one. Okay, so I have to unstitch right here so I can go through there because I've got my name tag. I'm enjoying this. This is creative. It's been a minute since I've actually enjoyed sewing, so the last couple of weeks have really been a little challenging. This was the first Mother's Day that I had without my mom. It was hard. It was hard, not gonna lie. It was hard. Yeah, so just coming up to it even was still a bit of a challenge for me. So these creative sews that I've like literally just started winging it and just started doing stuff, for me it's more rewarding than it is for me to do a where is it? I have some Deco Heavy. Add pieces of Deco Heavy over here. There we go. Don't you come over. Okay. Yeah. Yes, baby girl. Can I help you? She is too funny. She just snorted in the door. Do you need to go potty? Okay, hold on. Oh my goodness. Luna? Yeah? Okay, because she can. Oh, okay. She came down here snorting. Yes, I'm still doing my live. Come on. Or did you not want to go outside? Oh, she wants to go outside. You can leave it open for right now because she's coming back inside in a minute. Looks like she's just standing there. She's just standing there. She's funny. Really what she wants to do is come down here with me. Go. Okay. So look at that. Okay, awesome. Okay, so now this is nice and compressed. That piece is done. I thought I heard a snake earlier today, so I'm a little paranoid. I didn't see anything, but it doesn't really mean anything. Hi, baby girl. Okay, hold on. Okay, look at that. Oh, this is going to come together so beautifully. Come on in, baby girl. You just want to say hi to me? Is that what it is? Say hi. Do you just want to say hi? Hey, baby girl. You miss me? Yeah. You miss me? You telling me it's time to get off, mommy? Okay. Don't step over there because you know you start the machine and then it scares you. She's too funny. I love that girl. Okay. You're not taking my pillow, are you? Did she take my pillow? She did take the pillow. No, she did. I don't know what she did. You gonna lay down over there? Okay, Pumpkin. She's laying down. She's just laying down. Huh? I'm still on my life, but she's just laying down. Just letting you know. Oh, she's right there laying down, I told you. Okay. Oh, this is so fun. Okay. Alright, so I did that. Now I need to do the... And then I can assemble everything together. So there's that piece. Here it is. Where's the other piece? Okay. So, I've got my front, I've got my back, and then I have front and zipper pieces. That I just, the batting is going to be better. It's just a little bit more lighter weight. But again, it could all be together. Okay. So this is the front, so it actually goes like this. Front. Front. Do. Okay. Believe it or not, this is how I do a lot of my interfacing too. I do blocks like this, and then just like that. Okay. I may have to do this in 2 parts. Like all this are getting together now, and then I'll end up having to assemble it on a different live. Because it is kind of getting late. It's been 2 hours now. Usually I don't mind, but y'all. I was a little tired. Unless I got like all the elements done. I'll do this now. After I do this, I'll show you how I do the zipper, and then I think I'll do the assembly part of it on a different live. I don't know what time we're supposed to be coming back. Carrie on Sunday, so I might be able to squeeze it in on Sunday, but I'm not sure. Don't hold me to it. It might be next week. It might be next Wednesday. Yep, might be next Wednesday. It's starting to kind of like wrinkle a little bit. So I may have to just cut it first and then sew it, and sew it from the backing lining part instead of the vinyl part. Because sometimes the vinyl does stretch a little bit, and then it like ends up going wobbly. Now I find that the other faux leather, the leatherette that I used for the front and the accent pieces, it doesn't have that stretching. And sometimes what I do is I actually do all of the sandwiching at once, like in big block pieces, and then I then I cut everything out at once. So see, that's not really trying to stay down, so let me. Why? Because it doesn't like to sometimes. One side will fuse down just fine. But the other side is like, ooh, move. So you don't always have to have like the really expensive things like Decovil or anything like that. I find the batting gives it a lot of the same structure that foam would give. Just doesn't wrinkle. Like the foam doesn't wrinkle, but the Decovil Heavy and Decovil Light do wrinkle when you turn it out. Even though this is going to be a binded bag. So even though this is going to be a binded bag, it still is subject to having wrinkling. So it gives it structure without giving it all that extra stuff. And I have fusible batting, like especially scrap pieces of it that I can definitely make at least one bag out of from every quilt that I make. So it works out really well for me. There we go. There we go. That's what it is. These two sides go together. Yeah. You can kind of tell because the distance would be the same. So, all right. So let's turn this on for just a second. I'm gonna keep my zipper tape up and just kind of give it a little bit of a press to kind of get it straightened out. I didn't know if I was going to use the bronze waterproof Ottertex canvas or if I was going to use a Quidditch. Because I thought the Quidditch for the outside with all of the decaling and stuff like that was going to be too much. But I really thought it would be really nice for the other. Oh, I'm such a goof. Did you guys see what I did? I really needed to sandwich the zipper because I don't want to have to bind it around the zipper. Y'all, I'm a goof. Okay. At least now I know. If that's too. I ran out of 1/8 inch. I just need to grab one more. Even for storage, I keep it packaged just because I don't like glue to dry out on the tape. The last thing you guys want to have is glue that doesn't work on your tape. Okay. All right, so I just have to undo the sides with the zipper. So this one and this one. Not all of it, just those two. Stitch, just snip the stitch every so often, then pull from the binding. Not the binding, the bobbin thread. If you guys want to see how I did the lasering, I could put up a video on it. I'm not, obviously I'm still learning. I still have a, you know, one of those helplines with Victoria. But the engraving I've gotten pretty good at. Which is what I'm trying to do, because I want to offer like custom engraved things with a leatherette, so that, yeah, I need to do this other side too, but that's not going to be as hard, I don't think, because I think it'd be really cool to have that as something custom that's uniquely yours kind of thing. And it looks like leather, but it's not, so it's cool. Okay. Yeah, it's this one. Good. Just want to make sure. Okay. You get to say everybody. The batting is trying to move on me, but it's okay. I can trim the batting if I need to. It's not the end of the world. now I'm gonna sandwich it together and pull this with this. Everything together. Okay. Okay. Undo stitching. This is just a testament to the actual stitching.
They're watching a movie.
I love it. My kids have fun. Including Luna's babies. Yeah, you're just huh, baby girl. She comes down here when she's tired. She wants to just be with me. She just comes to sit with me. I first checked the shopping spree after the last month of bills and taxes were paid off. Oh, okay, good. So your taxes were paid off then. That's good. Sometimes in Florida, the insurance and taxes are no joke, man. I think insurance like over like $5,000, and that's like not even in a flood zone. You know, not even close to the to the water or anything. So I can just imagine how much it is if you actually had a piece of property that was close to the ocean or close to water. Insurance is crazy out there. It's something my sister and I have to go through too. Oh, and I still have to coordinate the whole writing in my mom's information on the tombstone, because it was a dual tombstone when my dad passed away. I don't feel like doing it. I'd rather be sewing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure. that up a little bit more. Let's see, where's the center? Make the center to make things easier. I always use not the chalk piece. Let's see, wait a minute, what did I just do? Okay, so it's the chalk piece. These little threads drive me crazy. Don't let it trick you. Sometimes it likes to tell you, oh yeah, we've only got a little bit left. You just do it all at once. Nope. Not it. Because it says that. But then, before you know it, you're going, oh no, it took a lot longer. We're back. The kiddos are heading home and getting ready for bed. Oh, hi Patty. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back. I am just sitting here working with this panel. I had stitched it all together and I was like, ah, I forgot. I don't need to stitch it together. Because it needs to go in sandwich in between the pieces. I'm trying to make sure it's the width that I need. Before I do any top stitching. Because once I do the top stitching, it's kind of hard to adjust it. But until I do the top stitching, I got this. Okay, let's see. Where is it? Oh my god, look at that. That's perfect. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay. Alright, let's do our top stitch. Penny, I was just telling everybody that I might end up finishing this on another live, either Sunday when I get back from the swim, if I'm up to it, or possibly next week. Just because it's been like, you know, almost 3 hours already. It's been like 5 more minutes to be 2.5. I started at 6:45. I don't know what time I start anything anymore. Don't worry about me. Oh, it's so pretty. And I just ran out of bobbin. I just run bobbin wars. Literally, that's how much bobbin I had left. That's how much bobbin I had left. Less than 4 inches. I just won bobbin wars. Let me see. So I have to get up early tomorrow to take my daughter to her driver's ed class in the morning. The hubby's is going out to a meeting tomorrow out of town, so he's gonna be driving off again. So I don't want to be on too long because I haven't had any time with my hubby today. Hubby's is upstairs waiting. Oh, come on. Don't act up. Don't act up. Seriously. Oh, you good. You guys going to bed? Yeah. Okay, come give me. I was actually literally talking about how after I put the zipper in, I'm getting off. I'll see you in the morning. I know, it doesn't show it there, but it's here. See you in the morning.
Good night, Chad.
Who's Chad?
I said chat.
Oh, chat. I thought you were saying good night, Chad. I was like, who's Chad? Yeah, right? Great stopping point when my bobbin is done. Okay, so this is really driving me crazy. If I cut any more into this thing, I'm gonna be in trouble. Okay. Please, 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 please. Okay, come on. Get on there. There. Get in there. It's on. Woo! It's on. Woo! Thank you, baby Jesus. I love Talladega Nights. It's hilarious, baby. Ricky Bobby or Bobby Ricky or something like that. It's hilarious. Yeah, so I am going to finish putting the zipper on and then I am heading out, guys. Yes. Look at that. So next is assembling all of this, but to the next one. One day I'll work up to marathon level like Tori, maybe. But either way, lots and lots of progress today. So this is going to be the bottom of the bag. So this is the bottom, and these are the sides with the little Quidditch things. I think it would be really cute if I put like a rivet right through the middle of that. Oh, that would be cute. A little extra bling bling. So this is the top, this is the bottom base, and then I have my back piece with the sling portion, and then my front piece. And my front piece. So the great thing, I'm going to bind it all using my pre-made binding that I get on Amazon. I love it. It comes like 55 yards for like $10. Can't beat it. If I wanted to be like matchy, then I could get some of the Quidditch fabric and cut it out into 1.5 inches, fold it, and do it that way too. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. So my front piece, I think it looks really cute. Back piece. Those are all the pieces. Front, back, top gusset, bottom gusset. All going to get put together. And then, yeah. Then we can go from there. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Like I said, I'll let you guys know a few hours in advance if it's going to be Sunday. But if it's not Sunday, then it's next Wednesday. Same 6:30ish or so after Dwight Jr. gets back from swim. So, yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button and put it in the comments after the live goes off if you want to put in the comments. If you want me show you how I do my engraving on my leatherette using my M1 X-Tool laser. Hi, Io. You snuck in there, didn't you, Io? Alright, thanks, guys. Night. Stay blessed. Luna, you ready to go to bed?